So I've been feeling a little bit under the weather lately, and actually I started sneezing and coughing, and I thought, okay, it's like my allergies, and but then also like I had a little bit of a headache, and I was like, okay, do I get tested or not? And actually, I think you should get tested if you feel that you're sick, obviously you don't know. I think it's just a normal cold, but what if it's not? And then I see a lot of people, and then all of a sudden a lot of people have the virus because of me. So today I'm getting myself tested, and I don't have the results until like 24 hours or 48 hours. So obviously I'm like self-isolating at the moment, and I'm just taking it slow and being really cautious about what I'm doing and where I'm going. So obviously I'm gonna wear a mask when I'm outside, which is not really, you don't have to wear a mask here outside, but I am going to wear a mask outside just because I don't really feel so great at the moment. So yeah, I'm curious what the result is, because if I have it, then obviously I go in quarantine for 2 weeks, but if I don't have it, then honestly I just have a normal cold, or it is my allergies. But it's been raining, so I don't really feel like it can be allergies, and it doesn't feel like that. But yeah, I just have to do the test and wait for the result. But if you feel under the weather, I definitely recommend you should get yourself tested, because it's just so important that you just don't keep spreading it. And there's a lot of second waves happening, and actually here in the Netherlands, the region where I am, I read an article about that yesterday. Actually, there was a increase in confirmed cases. So here we go again, I guess. Yeah, so get yourself tested if you don't feel so great, which what I'm doing, and I totally support that. Here I go. Alright, so I just did the corona test, and it's not bad. It's not a nice feeling. They put like a stick really deep down in your nose, and it was like making me cry. I was like, and then he did the second one, and I was just like, oh my god, no. And he kept going way longer in that one, so I was just like, but they really organized it super well. They go with a stick in your mouth, and with a like little stick in your back in your nose, and just one after the other, a lot of disinfecting, and yeah, really clean everything, and really well done. It's like a drive-through basically. It's like you can go with your bike, and then you park your bike, and then you walk in, or you actually go with a car, and they actually do it in the car with people. So it's like a drive-through testing. I was there for 10 minutes, and I saw like 6 cars and 3 other people or 4 other people doing it. So it goes quick actually how they test this. But I'm curious if I have it or not. If I do have it, I got like a flyer that's basically that's telling me what to do if I have it, which steps I should take, who I should call, or anything like that. But yeah, I'm gonna bike home now and wait for the results, which I have in maximum 48 hours. So I canceled my gym, I canceled my appointments, everything. Like, I was supposed to see people, but I'm deciding not to see anybody until I have the results, because what if, Okay, that's it for now. Okay, I think this is alright with the light. Yeah. I just got back from the gym, which basically means I had some good news. Yesterday I got a call, and my test results came in, and I was tested negative for COVID-19, which really, that is such a relief to me, because I went to test myself because, for example, I was gonna go and help my mom at her new place, and I was gonna help her out with the walls and painting and stuff, but my mom is kind of like in the risk group, and what if I have it, and then I give it to her, and then something happens to her. Actually, because I was checking with the news, and the city where I am here in Netherlands is actually the city that is having the most new cases in the country as well, and they actually are seeing like an increase. And honestly, I know there's a lot of people watching these videos from everywhere in the world, and in a lot of places it's just really bad, but here in the Netherlands, we kind of like went over, like we are already like reopening and stuff. Gyms are open. Basically everything is open, and we have to keep this 1.5 meter distance from each other, which is like almost 6 feet. And so many people are not doing it. Like, I cannot describe the annoyment I'm feeling when I do groceries, and yeah, just people don't care. People think like nothing is happening, and I'm like, oh my god, just like look at India, look at Brazil, look at the US. It's going crazy. And if you see, like, for example, Spain has been, parts of Barcelona have shut down again. Israel's shut down again. There's other countries shutting down again, and I'm like, guys, this disease is not out of the world, and really keep your distance. So in another study that I read is that only 12% who is feeling like sick or has like some symptoms is actually testing themselves now here in the Netherlands, and the other like 88% is like, no, it will be fine, like I'm not gonna get tested. But this is what is gonna cause a second wave, like I am really protesting, and I think like if you have symptoms, what I definitely had, because also I had problems with breathing, but it can also be the weather because I am slightly asthmatic, but I had coughing, sneezing, my nose was full, I had problems with breathing. So these are things that can be COVID-19. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna test because I just want to be sure, and I don't want to be that 88% that says, oh no, it's nothing, and then voila, second wave, So this is why I think it's really important that if you're out there and you do have symptoms, like, just test. It's literally, it takes 6 minutes. It doesn't take so long. As you can see, like, before I shot this, on the day I also shot some other footage of me actually going to do the testing, and it just takes like 6 minutes, and it's just, you're done so quickly. You just wait 48 hours, you have the results, and that's it, And now I feel relieved, and now I feel like I can go see my mom, I can do stuff, I can meet people, obviously like social distancing, but I see just a lot of people here in this country are so neglected, just like, I just see a lot of people who are just like not serious, and they just like, let's hug and kiss everybody. And I was kind of like also doing it, but like after the scare I'm like, and also I'm in this city where it's peaking again, so I don't think it's the best idea to go out and hang out with a lot of people, But why in the end I tested is because of others. Like, I don't want to pass it on, and since day number 1 I've been so serious about this. Like, I already started following COVID-19 outbreak in China like really early on, and I was telling my friends and everybody, and I was in another country and it was shutting down, and I was writing the theater like, guys, we should stop performing because I don't think it's smart. And so I've been very much like an advocate for being safe and taking this serious for a long time already, and that's why I really felt like, okay, I'm having a lot of symptoms, I should test. Now it's negative, which is great, but it doesn't mean that I can just like go out and party, because obviously it's still out there. And I'm shooting this video because I just want people to know that it's okay to get yourself tested, and actually I do think you should get yourself tested because it's just so important that you don't keep spreading it, and don't, get your mother or grandmother infected, because bad things will happen then, and that's not what we want. And I think we should all stay more vigilant and be more aware of the situation, especially here in Europe, where we're all like, it's over. But since this disease is not out of the world, and there is a lot of countries shutting down and having a lot of big problems and massive outbreaks, we should be much more aware of what is happening in the world. So that's why I'm shooting this video, to create some awareness and to say that if you have symptoms, I think you should get tested, because it's better to know for sure that you don't have it, or when you have it, that you caught it and that you don't infect others. That's how we are gonna beat this thing. And honestly, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, wear a mask, don't kiss and hug everybody, keep your distance, just be a bit more serious and aware of the things, because there are second waves out there, and I think it will come back in the end. So I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to say. But okay, thank you very much for watching, and Thursday is gonna be a much more fun video. I promise. Ciao, guys.